Welcome home, everybody. Good to see you. Nice to see you. Pound it. Bring it in. Welcome home, guys. It's been a while. It's been a long time. I'm sorry. I apologize. It's it's just busy. Been busy. Sorry, you guys were a little bit. Been busy. Had to do a wedding. I officiated a wedding. My sister's wedding, actually. So yeah, that was exciting. That was new. I thought I did all right, and I will be actually kind of telling you what I kind of told them. A quick just thing. Um, anyway, so yeah, just a lot of things been going on. Haven't had a chance. I'm sorry, but back here, ready to go, ready to rock and roll. Yeah, I mean, uh, Halloween or Fall Fest, fall, yeah, whatever you call it, is right around the corner. Uh, so yeah, we're gonna go. In fact, actually, I think that I'm gonna do a special video on the history and what Halloween was, because honestly, not a lot of people know that. So be a lookout on that. I might release that on Sunday. We'll see how it goes. But anyway, I just wanted to say we're back, ready to go, and I'm ready to get right into this. And yeah, it's gonna be good. So let's get started. So real quick before we go, I want to kind of explain how this topic came up. It is a kind of an offering message, and so whenever I do this as an offering message, it'll be along these bases. But so this began. The Lord gave me this was I was in an offering message, listening to it, and the person was speaking great. Nothing against them, but I was just I just told the Lord, I was like, Lord, I never want to do another offering message. I don't want to tell people why they had to give money, time, or whatever, because tithing, as we know, is not just about money, and I don't want to do another one. And he promptly responded saying, "You're going to have another one. I'm going to give you another one." And so he promptly gave me another offering message there, and so it went kind of like this. And so he took me to Matthew 13:44, which is the parable of the hidden treasure. And so I look it up and I go, well, what's that got to do with anything about tithing? And I mean, there's nothing to do it. It says, look earlier in Matthew. So if you do, there's the parable of the tars, parable of the leavened bread, the mustard seed, and things like that. But early on is the parable of the sower, and it's even explained, and that is actually a very, very good. It's a good offering message service thing. And so he just kind of showed how that all is connected and how it has bearing in this case. And so I said, okay. And anyway, so I started thinking about it, and it brought up a memory. Back home in Wyoming, we had a Bible study that my dad actually kind of led. My dad actually led it, and it takes modern twists on these parables. Uh, so and this one is the one that probably I remember the most. I remember the prodigal son as well. The other ones not so much, but those two I remember. And so the modern version of the hidden treasure goes like this. It's a realtor guy. He's out in this land trying to sell it this property that's outside the city. It's nothing special. Kind of rickety old shed or something off in the distance. And they don't want it, so they leave. And so he's wandering around. He kicks a rock over, and he discovers oil. Now, in the video, he goes and tests it, makes sure it's oil and all that. And so he goes over to his wife, and he says, honey, we got to buy this property. He's so excited. He's flabbergasted. He tried to hide it, put the rock back where it was. And so he goes and he has to tell her, we have to sell everything. To get this property, we got to sell everything. She's like, no, not my mother's china. It's been in generations we've had it type thing. And he said, no, in order to get this, we have to sell everything, the car, everything, to get this property. Honey, it is worth it. And so they do, and instead of it showing all that, it cuts to a news feed of a news lady saying, about just discovered a huge amount of oil reserves found. The finances or the the money that it could bring is unimaginable, and cuts off that. Now, what I used to think as a kid about that story was a farmer or just some yahoo who's walking through a field, trips on something, looks back, and there's a treasure chest. And so he's like, wow, and he covers it back up, and he goes and sells everything to get it. Kind of like, for some reason, I don't know why, it's more pirate themed, but treasure chest, treasure, I don't know. I guess that's how. But so I was just kind of thinking that, and I come to find out actually. So when it means that, it doesn't mean like a cornfield. Like field, it's the translation can be interpreted elsewhere. But anyway, but it just means basically so far a plot of land. It's a field, so land. In that land, there could have been a cave. Is what when I was doing research on this, some people kind of speculate. Well, it could have been like a land with a cave or something. It's neither here nor there. But once he said that, I thought of national treasure, and so, but yeah. But anyway, so with that, the Lord really showed me, and so I'll read it to you. In Matthew 13:44, it goes, "Again, the kingdom of heaven is like a treasure hidden in a field, which a man found and hid, and for joy over it, he goes and sells all that he has and buys the field." With joy, he does this. And so I was just thinking that. I was like, oh, that's cool. And so I was like, so, okay, so we're supposed to, with our tithes and offerings, I mean, the treasure is God, so we give everything, and we do it joyfully so that we could get this amazing prize, which is better. Eternal life is more treasured, more valuable than anything that we could have. And he goes, yeah, that is. But here's the thing. And then he told me something that really just rocked me. And now this is what he just kind of told me. You take it how you will. It's not gospel or anything, but I never thought of it this way, and it rocked me. And so when I came to that conclusion that, he is more valuable than anything, and he is so treasured that we should go and give everything. Not like, not literally, but well, I mean, unless he says so, but basically, like, he's so valuable that we joyfully go, and we whatever needs to be to get him, we do it joyfully. Well, he goes and he goes, that's why I think about you. When the foundations of the earth came, I saw you. I mean, I had you planned, and when I planned you come to existence, I had so much joy that I went and I gave everything so that you could come and have eternal life. And I was just shocked by that. I gave everything. My son. I gave myself for you. You were the treasure that I found. And now, of course, in the parable, he covered it up and hid it, which, I don't think really Lord did. Which, thinking about it, he kind of did with the Israelites. And so you can make it. But anyway, that's being pedantic and whatever, but just the point that he says, you are that treasure. You are that treasure, that hidden treasure that I valued so much that I gave everything for. And that just shook me. So not only are we supposed to see him as our hidden treasure, he sees us as his hidden treasure. And so that just, it rocked me. I don't know, I've said that a lot of times, and Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson ain't here, but yeah, it was. So I want you guys to just keep that in mind. Again, that's just something that he just kind of gave me. Don't take it for gospel. But hopefully he gave you a new perspective on it. So that'll be it. So I'll be seeing you guys. Remember that maybe around Sunday we'll do a Halloween special. We'll see. Probably. Anyway, but it's good to be back. Good to see you guys. You guys look thin. You guys lose some weight. But all right. Well, I love you. He definitely loves you. And I'll see you in the next video. Later.